Live, hopefully, on Facebook and YouTube. I hope you're able to join me. Um, how is everyone? I'm just having a quick look at our uh, our page to make sure that we are live. And I've seen a lovely card from Amanda Fitterer, which is so cute. I don't know if you guys have seen our social media today, but if you haven't, you must check that out because it looks so cute. Um, so I've just got a few cards in front of me here just so that you've got something cute to look at. Um, how is everyone? I hope you're all really well. I have to quickly say, or well, not quickly say, but um, let you know that I am in a little bit of a tangle this evening. I have hurt my sciatic nerve. I don't know whether I've done that over the course of this weekend. For those of you that follow Time for Tea, you may have been with us. You may even have come to Doncaster and the racecourse at Doncaster this weekend to see us. If you're here, then hello to you guys. It was so good to see everyone. I've got all little bits of cat fluff all over my desk here. Um, yeah, it was so wonderful to see everyone. We had a fabulous weekend at Doncaster at Crafting Live. It was such a good weekend. We had so much fun. I was there with my partner Anne and his friend Ash, who helped us out for the weekend, and we had a fabulous time. It was great. But then we came back on the Monday and I started to feel pain in my back, and then I have been in just excruciating pain for ever since, basically. And it turns out that I have trapped a nerve or something, but I'm struggling with my sciatic nerve, and sitting down at the moment because I'm seated when I'm doing the lives here, is pretty painful. So and I'm on medication. I don't know whether that's making me feel a little bit poorly, but all in all, I'm not feeling the best. So this probably will be quite a quick live this evening, but I did want to come on and say hello to everyone. Excuse me. Hello, Harry. How are you? So Harry and Blake and Julie came to see us as well at the weekend, and they actually made these wonderful cups for us. This one I've stolen, actually. This one was one that was made for our friend Ash, and I actually stole this one, and I've got my water in it tonight. So thank you for those from Harry and Blake, because they were so useful. We absolutely loved them. Thank you, guys. And it was lovely to see everyone, and so much support at the show was fabulous. Just having a little drink out of my cup. Yeah, it was such a fun weekend, like I say, and it was probably one of our best ones that we've had. Yeah, we loved it. So if you didn't get to come and see us, hello Claire, how are you? I'm sorry as well that we didn't get to see you this weekend, but we will be going back next year because it is our favourite show to go to. So we will be making sure we're there. Now, while we were at Doncaster, we did have we did do a little bit of a prize. We didn't do the draw, but we were having a little bit of a prize draw, and we collected everybody's details in this Yorkshire tea container, because Yorkshire tea, as you know, if you bought from us before, everyone gets a little Yorkshire tea tea bag with their order, because we are Time for Tea. So we collected everybody's details in this container. It's very full, and Ant has literally just walked in from work and is going to come and draw the winner shortly. So he's just getting himself sorted after finishing work, and then he's going to come and join me, and he's going to pick out a winner of the prize draw. The winner of the prize draw, they may already be watching us, they may be watching this on the replay, but we will let the winner know via email of their win anyway after the live. and the prize was a £50 goodie bag. So so yes, so that's the names in there. Shani says hello Shani, it was lovely to see you and Aunt at Doncaster. I can't remember the other nice chap's name. The other nice chap was Ashley, he's Aunt's friend, and it was lovely to see you as well, Shani. It's so lovely to see friendly faces and people that we see then every year, and people who come on and watch us on the lives as well and see you in real life, because it's so nice. Julie says Harry's now created a page and he's selling cups to friends, and he's sold one already. Oh, well done, Harry. That's very entrepreneurial. I love that. You'll be the next time for tea, I'm sure, at this rate. So, and I love mine, so highly recommend the cups. If you haven't seen Harry's page, go and check out Harry's page and have a look at his cups, because they're awesome. So yeah, so for today, we're not gonna I'm not gonna do much crafting, because like I say, I'm suffering a little bit. Well, I'm suffering quite a bit. I'm in a little bit of pain at the moment. So, but I'm very inspired by the card that I saw that Amanda had put on there actually. So let me move some of these bits out of the way, because when I'm at Doncaster, when I'm at a craft show, and I know I've shown you this before, because it's very everything has to be done very kind of quickly. I have my little tray of goodies here, and what I have in here are lots of little bits that are already being stamped and die cut. So here we've got a little scene here, which is really cute. We've got some little sheep. I've got some of the workout pigs that were on Amanda's card earlier. We've got some other bits here. Look, we've actually got a little house scene here, which would be quite cute to put together. I also have a lot of sentiments already die cut, which is always really handy. Some other bits and bobs here. Look, some sentiments that have been die cut. I've even got you know, some tags that have been die cut here as well that I can use. So I like to have all of these things to hand, so that I can just pull out the bits that I really want. I love this little cake here, and the eat the cake. I think I've toyed with using that before, haven't I? We might have to do that this time, because that would make for quite a sweet little birthday card, wouldn't it? I think that would be very cute, actually. We've got the hello sunshine. I do think that I'm really enjoying the eat the cake one though, with this one. So let's have a little look at doing that. One of the things that I have realized is that when in the unpacking process, which takes a long time, that I've left all of my markers at HQ. So I have got some here, but they're not like the ones that I would normally use, which is fine. But that's why this is handy to have these already done, because that means that I don't have to worry about that. So I'm going to grab a card blank here, and I am going to grab oh, that's not well, actually, oh, I've got, that's quite cute. So here I've got this here, and this I've actually made into like a little gift card holder, which would be quite cute, wouldn't it? But it is also a 6x6 card base, and that might make a nice little background for this card. So I'm also going to grab in here, I'm sure I've got, and I did have, she says some bits of square cardstock that were already cut, pre-die cut. I'm sure I have. Oh, I can hear Anthony coming running up the stairs. What did I do with those, Anthony?
Hello, never fear, I am here.
Auntie's here, look. Auntie's here to save the day. So we've got quite a few people with us tonight who are waiting for the results of the giveaway. I'm searching frantically for some cardstock.
Alright. Hi everybody. Just looking at comments. Evening to Claire Brumby. Hello Harry. Have you got your own Facebook now? So you're joining separately?
Yes, he's selling the cups that they made.
Oh, is he? Nice
and
one.
He's sold one already, apparently.
Already an entrepreneur, look, making a few quid.
Entrepreneur.
Hi Shawnee, it was also lovely to meet you.
Well,
again, to see you even, never mind meet you. And the lovely chap's name was Ashley. He was our glamorous assistant for the day, wasn't he?
I don't know what
for the weekend, actually.
So it must be a lie.
Hi Emma.
I don't know where I've put it. I'll have to cut some more if I'm going to do it.
So this was our box that we were collecting everybody's email address in for the prize draw.
Yes, you need to
give it a good mix up. Look how many emails we've got in there. Loads, look at them. So we're going to give it a good shake as he missed.
Good shake up.
Should have a drum roll, really.
We should really.
Right, I'm going to look away. You open it.
Go on then, and then you. Sorry for. Hopefully, there's nobody's email addresses showing in there.
Get right at the bottom. I've got one there.
I've got one there.
All right.
Cover that up. Don't show it on the screen because people won't want you to know. But we'll just read out the first name or the first part of the email.
It looks like it's Andrea Mackay.
There you go. So Andrea Mackay, we will email you. Well done. Woo! Yay.
Whoop, whoop.
We will email you to let you know that you are the winner of our prize draw. Thank you everyone that's entered. It was really great to see so many people putting their names in there.
It's super full that. I think some people thought they were winning a box of tea bags at first as well.
Well, we will definitely throw a tea bag in there, won't we?
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's what we do, isn't it?
That is what we do.
Part of the process.
We've
Dog
got,
Poo Fairy.
Yes, hello to the Dog Poo Fairy.
Hello.
Lovely to meet you too. It was really nice to meet you and talk about all things YouTube. Emma's with us. Hello, Emma.
We've got Blake. Blake says hi as well.
Hello, Blake.
I think the show for me it was a great show, wasn't it? It was a great weekend. It was very busy. We saw lots of familiar faces. I don't know if Joe said already, but that's where we started our journey 5 years ago.
No, actually, yeah, you're right to say.
Our very first craft show was Crafting Live at Donny, and we had this little 2x1 meter prison cell, basically.
Yeah, it was so small.
It just had one way in, one way out, one table, 2 stamp and die sets, and we put together some sequins in little bags, didn't we?
We did, yeah. I think we'd got some very old rubber stamps as well.
Oh, we did,
that I'd made. The Whimsy stamps. So I used to design for Whimsy Stamps. A lot of you will know Whimsy Stamps as a brand, I'm sure. So I used to be a designer for them. A long time ago, so I had there was a couple of those that I'd got from her range that we were selling as well, but there was only a handful of those, wasn't there?
Yeah.
And then, like Ant says, the main 2 stamp ranges that we had,
It's 40 time and
Muir Awesome. I think those were the 2.
I mean, obviously we don't have those.
No, they're retired now.
They're well retired, but to see, I'd love to compare them to a set of today's gear and see how they compare, and the branding and everything.
Everything's everything's changed really quite a bit, hasn't it? I'm just cutting this by hand, by the way, guys. Just eyeing this up because I thought I'd got some square card stock and I haven't. So I'm just doing a little bit of chopping, and just on while we're talking about stamp sets and how we started. A new release is coming. It's going to be in August, the new release. And one of the things that have been asked for a lot, there is a very big hint right in front of you, which would have made this whole process very, very much easier. So that's just something to be aware of, that a new release is coming. But like Ant said, when we started it, Shani's saying she remembers, and Claire remembers it too. We would, we had such a tiny stand, and we were next to Tony from Stamps by Me, who introduced us to Create and Craft, and that's kind of everything just kind of went from there, didn't it? Really. So Doncaster's got a very warm space in our hearts, because it's really where Time for Tea began. I put it down to being, that's really where it all began, wasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And what were we even doing? Did we have the shop then?
Yeah, we had Time for Tea still then. Yeah, so we had the tea shop as well at the time. So we were doing well, when are we not doing a million things at once, though, to be fair? But we were doing a million things. We were working from Time for Tea. We were doing the I'm thinking I was going to do that in pink, but I'm not. I'm going to do it in a different colour. Sorry, I'm crafting and talking. So so we were running the tea shop, and then we were doing we were going, packing everything up and going to Crafting Live. And like we said, it was really where everything began. And it wasn't too much longer after that, was it, that we decided to do Time for Tea full time?
Yeah. Well, I think I remember when we first met, and you said that you had your own craft business, which was the Whimsy rubber stamps on the side.
That's right, yeah.
But you had a full-time job, and then we started Time for Tea, the tea shop, and that got your creative flow.
It really got,
flowing,
yeah. I have to give credit to Anne, as always, for that, because I'd lost my crafty mojo, really. I wasn't really feeling the crafts at the time, and I'd stopped designing for Whimsy because of that reason. I didn't really know what direction I wanted it to go in, and then I started designing the critter stamps, which is where the party time, it's party time, and the rest of it came from.
Do you remember It's Party Time? There was a dog in that set that was
he was a customer's dog.
It was designed based on a customer that used to come in with a dog. She came, and the dog came in as right from a puppy, didn't she? So.
Yeah, and that was the inspiration for the set. And that once I'd started designing those characters, that was really where I found my I suppose my mojo came back, and it's never left me since.
Yeah, and I think that there's a lot of people who craft can probably say exactly the same in terms of your mojo.
Yeah, it does ebb and flow.
It comes and goes, but the important thing is to remember is that you can go back to it at any point.
Yes, you can.
And we see people at the show every year that say, "Oh, I don't need anything," because they've got everything, and most people have, but
they've come to get some inspiration.
Still come and fill the bags, don't they?
Yeah, that's true. They do. I know. I don't know if Danny's watching, but I know Danny's definitely been through this process of feeling that that you don't have your mojo, and it goes away for a bit. And I even think she sold off a lot of her craft stuff because she'd lost her mojo, and then it came back unexpectedly. So a nice excuse to have to go and buy some more craft stuff. But ideally you wouldn't want to be doing that all the time, would you? But
no.
But yeah, it does happen, and I think Ant just gave me the I suppose the confidence to do it for myself and to keep on at it, because I'd sort of thought that I wasn't really good enough to be doing it for a living, and wasn't really, it wasn't going to go anywhere. So I think
well, it took some time, didn't it?
It did take some time, definitely.
And listen, you need to stop melting butter and bashing biscuits.
Yeah,
I need to do
because
this
I need
full
to
time.
do this full time, and sometimes you do need to spend a bit of time on something to build it up, and we've now got it to a really good point where it's kind of ticking along. And even though I have destroyed some muscle in my back somehow, we're still keeping going, aren't we? We're still fighting.
Yeah. You've really been struggling. you've trapped your sciatic nerve.
Yeah.
You've been unable to
done myself
sleep.
a
You
damage.
can't sit. You can't stand. You've been in my way basically for 3 or 4 days.
Yeah, I have,
now,
haven't I? It just keeps moving me around because I can't sit down, I can't stand up, I'm a bit all over the place.
But
So.
the great thing about Donny is, obviously, it's local for us, and the people that we see, we still see it every time we go.
Yes, we do.
Regardless of the weather, regardless of whether it's COVID or not, they still turn up and still make a beeline for us. And
yeah.
I never thought that we would have that influence on somebody's
same here.
career.
Yeah, same here.
I say we, obviously, it's all you, Anne.
No, everybody knows you as well as they know me. So, what have I done with my eat the cake? There it is. Yeah, everybody knows you as much as they know me. So, you're part of the Time for Tea family, aren't you? You see, so we are Time for Tea. That's what's great about going to the shows, because we both get to be there. And it's been really difficult with Ant being, now he's working as a firefighter. He doesn't get as much time to come on the lives. So, but you all know that he's a big part of Time for Tea. He packs all your orders most of the time.
Only when they're right. If they're not right, it's Joe.
It's me that's done it. Oh, I see. Right, okay.
It's Ashley, actually.
Yeah, that's right. We'll blame Ash now, can't we? Because he's now also part of the team. So it's it is a joint effort, definitely. And I know Ant would love to be on more of the lives if he could, but it's just
working shifts.
Working shifts makes it really tough. So, and I know
so long without being, because I go through my days and then my nights, and so it goes a long time before I can make it again.
But that's why it's extra special when you are here, isn't it?
Exactly, and I wasn't going to miss the prize draw for anyone. Machine. You've got this little. Oh no, you've got that.
Yeah, I can use my Heavy Doodle one. I think I'll use that one. So this is.
It, though,
I've got them down here. Don't you worry.
Well, and we always laugh when we go to the shows because I know all the spiel. I know what everything does. And people come up to me and say, "What does this do?" Or "Have you got this?" And I'm like, I think I know.
I think you know. You do know. That's the thing. You do know.
And by the end of Sunday, we had Ash even picking up.
Yeah, he knew it all as well.
I mean, I don't know if anybody saw him on the Sunday with his demo brush, his demo blender brush. I don't know if it made an appearance on the Saturday or not, but
no, it didn't on the Saturday. It was definitely that was his Sunday thing.
Yeah.
Is that cut out? That's just about cut out, I think. Oh, could have done with another cut, maybe. Yeah, sorry. So, Ant's, thank you for your assistance there, Ant. Ant's going now. He's going to go and sort his dinner out. Yeah, he needs to go and get himself sorted. He's still in his uniform, bless him. So, So, looking at your comments, Julie says, "Me or post when it's porter times and say anything with your first few stamps, which before you started your collection." Oh my God, that's so cute that you've got the originals, which is fantastic. I love that. We've got some really, really loyal, wonderful followers, and we're so grateful to you all. I'm going to do a little bit of ink blending on this bit of cardstock here. So we are going for a really lovely, simple bit of crafting today, but that's what my poorly back needs at the moment. So I'm just going to add a little bit of this picked raspberry onto this bit of cardstock, just a bit of a scrap of card here. So I think that's going to match quite nicely with my background. But obviously you could use coloured cardstock on this. You could use your metallic cardstock even. Some gold would be nice on here, I think. But I'm going to stick with this. I'm going to pop that onto there. Yeah, I've obviously left some of my equipment in a box that's residing at HQ, because we do tend to, we just drop a lot of it off on the Sunday evening, ready for sorting out. Julie said, oh, Claire's saying yippee new goodies, and Julie's saying, oh no, not more items that are on your need list. Boys can't wait until Doncaster next year, already planning the whole weekend. That's very cute. Julie says, I need loads and loads. I should have bought some bits from you at the weekend, though. Oh, bless you. Glad you continued and kept going. We would be lost without time for tea designs. Oh, thank you. Hello, Tanya. How are you? We're really good. How are you doing? I know, Tanya, you've been after some more of the albums. I don't know if you've seen my email to you, but we'll pick that up later if not. So we did have a fabulous set of deals on over the weekend as well. So if you haven't been to Doncaster before and you can get to Doncaster, it is a great opportunity to pick up some fabulous bargains, because we do always do some special offers. But I think this time was our best yet. We also did some little lucky bags, which went down very well with people. So I think that's something that we might bring to maybe a sale later in the year. Maybe do some more lucky bags. I know it's difficult for some of you, because you probably, some of you will have already got most of the things. So Julie, I'm sure you probably got most of the things. So we'll have to think of something different. Oh, this didn't cut out very well, which is a bit of a shame. I might try recutting it, because the E didn't fully cut, look, and I can't poke that out. So I might have to try cutting that again. I don't know if I'll be able to line this back up either. Let's have a see. Let's have a see if we can. It does slot back into place, so we might be able to do it. Let's give it another whirl. See if we can get that to go through. Just put it through at a slightly different angle. There were some great deals, weren't there? Bought so many things, and my wish list is still pretty hefty. Love time for tea, says Shani. Oh, bless you. Julie's hoping to craft on Sunday when the boys are at their dad's. Yes, I've got so much that I want to do and need to be doing for the new release, but like I say, I'm really struggling at the moment. Yeah, so that I'm not happy with that, because I've created a bit of a shadow. So I'm going to cut this one again. So this can happen sometimes. Obviously, different machines have different, like, I suppose, different points on them that where the strength is. It could also be down to the cardstock. I wasn't using a particularly great cardstock there, so it's a bit, sometimes if it's a bit thin, you don't get a great impression. So that feels a little bit more weighty, the cardstock, so that will hopefully have gone through a little bit better. Still feels like there might be a few tough places there, so probably should have stuck that down. We'll try running that through again. I don't know if there's like an extra plate with this one that I've not got. Might be a little shim. for this that I've not got. Sometimes that just helps if you've got an extra little shim. So pop that there. Yeah, that seems to be a bit better, doesn't it? That's better. It depends where the pressure points are with the rollers, you see, in some of these machines. So let's pop that out. You see, that was the one that I was struggling with on the last one. And this is very thick cardstock, so it's good that it's cut this one. So yes, so new release coming at probably be around the end of August, I imagine. I know the end of August it's a bank holiday. I'm also going to be on Hobby Maker that weekend, so that will be cool because we will have the new release on Hobby Maker as well. So yeah, we will be bringing back some out of stock items, out of stock stencils, out of stock stamp sets as well. So yeah, so we're going to have plenty going on that weekend for the bank holiday, which is always nice. So we've got Eat the Cake with our little bunny rabbit. Oh, that's very cute. I realised that I have got 3 different styles of pink, but who cares? We're going with the Barbie look. So I think I'm going to stick this one down with some glue, liquid glue. Hopefully my glue is not clogged up too much. Excuse me. There we go. So excuse me. So I think I've also got a little bit of a cold from the weekend. So I've been struggling a little bit. I'll have a little drink of water for that poorly cough. Tanya says, is the movie set coming back in stock? Yes, the movie set will be coming back in stock. That is one of the reorders that I've put in. So yeah, so look out for that. I will do my best to pop out a little newsletter to let you know, because they will come back in stock ahead of the new release. So that should be the end of this month, roughly speaking. I'm just waiting to hear from the manufacturers as to when that's going to be here. So yes, so we shall be having that in stock. The I Really Dig You stamp set, which has been one of our most popular stamp sets to date, that will also be back in stock as well, and the Sealed with a Kiss, which again has been a really popular one. And what was the other one? Oh, the Gingerbread Family, ready for all of your Christmas makes. So we've got Eat the Cake and we've got the little bunny rabbit. I don't know whether to do that in the middle. No, I think I'm going to stick with that at the top and then have these little guys overlapping, I think, underneath. Yeah, I think that's going to look quite cute, isn't it? Yeah, that's quite sweet, isn't it? Shani says, Joe, oh yes, sorry, I've already answered that one, Shani. Yes, I'll be restocking the movie night set. Looks like we've got a couple of people that are in the market for the movie night set there, which is good. Right, let me grab some of my tape here, because I think I'll pop some of this up on my tape. And let's just snip this down. I'm also going to be reordering some of the tape, especially for taking to the next show, because people were just absolutely loving the tape, both at Doncaster and on TV. So I think we're definitely going to be getting some of that back in, because everyone was really loving that. So we've not had that in for a while, particularly the smaller ones. So so I'm going to the thinner shaker style. This is the wide roll, this one, but we do have some of the shaker style as well. So I'm going to pop this one on first, just so I know where this one's sitting. I'm going to pop that in the middle there, and then we'll add the cake down here. I'm just going to see, where do I want those to be? I'll put the cake just there, and then this guy with his balloon, cute little thing with the balloon. So the little rabbit is from the Hey There Critters, and then the cake is actually from the bunny birthday bunnies set. So they're actually from two different sets there, and then we do have some of our enamel dots here, which I think would look quite cute on this card, and I'm actually inclined to go with maybe a bit of the orange, to be fair, because, or we could just keep it pink. Should we keep it pink? Let's keep it pink. I'll have one there, one there. I feel like I need a mid-sized one. What did I do with those? I took a lot of these with me to the TV, and I didn't put them away, I don't think. Maybe I did. I can't find them. But I do have more, so let's have a look. Here we go. Here we go. We've got one that's already opened. I use these all the time, you see, so I've got so many that are opened and so many that, that are not. So these are all ones that I've already opened. I think I'm going to have to open this one because I want the smaller size of this colour pink, and I'm going to just pop that one, maybe pop one there. I feel like one needs to go there. And then maybe one there, and then we'll just use this little one and just there. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. So I think I've used a bit of everything there on this card that was just a quick little card, using some scraps of cards, scraps of everything really. Just some little images that I already had lying around, that were just looking to be used. So I'm just going to pop these back into here. Keep them for future use, and then we don't need those anymore, do we? And that's the card. Little cute little birthday card, just with a little bit of ink blending in the background. And I think if I was to do it again, I would, rather than using the water, because this is I'm not sure what cardstock I've used. I think this is just a cheap bit of card that I had in my stash. So I think I would probably have used that Twisted Citron, no, not Twisted Citron, Cracked Pistachio ink, and I would have inked some of that up and put little speckles of the ink over the top. So I think that would have added a nice bit of texture, but I still think that it's a very cute little card, and very easy to do. So yeah, so that's the card, a quick card for you today. We will obviously get in touch with our winner Andrea after the show and let her know that she's been our winner. And then I will just, before I go, I'll quickly show you what I bought, if anybody's interested, what I bought when I was at the show, because obviously I'm a crafter too, and I can't buy anything from myself because I already have it all. So, but I do love stamping and crafting. So, I was the whole time I was looking around, thinking, what could I buy? Even though I have literally everything, and was like, why, you own a stamp company? Why do you need to buy anything? But you know, you just do, don't you? And I don't know if I will ever get round to using any of these things. Probably not, but you know, it's just nice to have them in case, isn't it? Julie says, have you any more shows booked for this year? We don't have any shows booked for this year now, because the one that we did do at Harrogate is no longer at Harrogate, and is a bit too far away for us. So we've decided that we will just stick to Doncaster now for our shows, because it means that we don't have to travel too far, we don't have to book accommodation. It's a really big show, we get to see a lot of people there, so we are going to be sticking to that one. We do have Dies to Die For, who stock some of our products. Hopefully they will get some more products from us later on in the year. If you are at shows and you see Dies to Die For and they don't have time for tea, then do ask her about it, because if we can't get to other parts of the country, then Tracy at Dies to Die For can do that, and take some of our stuff with her instead. So so here's what I got, just quickly, and then I will go and have a little walk around because I'm starting to get a little bit sore now. So these were what I bought when I was there. Oh, I'm a die set missing, which I definitely do have, but again, that must be hidden somewhere. Oh goodness, you know, when you just think everything's just been so frantic and you don't know where you've put everything, but hopefully I will come across this somewhere. So this is they're both stamp sets from MFT, who I do love. This is one that I've had my eye on for quite a long time, and I actually thought that I'd missed out on it. It's called Birth Yay, and I thought I'd missed out on it, but I think it was Tracy's sister who was working there. She actually found it for me, and it's got this little tower of critters on there, which I thought was super cute, and I love the little monkey. I thought he was really adorable. There are coordinating dies for that, but like I say, I have no idea what I've done with those, so we'll have to hunt those out. And then this is again one that I've had my eye on for quite a while. It's the You Keep Me Afloat, and it was the little bunnies in the boats and one in a little dinghy. I have a couple of designs that I've done with boats that I've not done anything with yet, so I'm hoping that I'll be able to do something with those. But I think these are really sweet. There's some really nice sentiments on there, and then I do have the coordinating dies that go with that as well. So those were the two stamp sets and die sets that I bought because I thought that they were really super cute, and I love the little crab on that one. So they're both really fun little sets. When I will get to use them, I have no idea, but I have them now, which is what I wanted. So yeah, so that is that's a little bit of an update on what we did at Doncaster this year. Thank you so much if you came to see us. Doncaster next year, I imagine, is going to, I think we worked out it's probably the 13th and 14th of July. It's around like the second weekend in July usually. But I imagine they'll be releasing dates soon. Once they've got over this year's, they'll start thinking about booking us all in for next year. Julie's saying they are cute. Love Towers of Critters. More inspiration running through my head. Julie says, did I manage to check out the card stock for stamping and colouring, the stand opposite? I didn't actually get a chance to do that, no. It is, it's so hard to get time to do any shopping when, I mean, we were literally so busy all weekend. And the last sort of hour of the Sunday, everyone starts packing up, so it is, it's tough. Love MFT, Dog Poo Fairy is sending virtual hugs, and Annalisa, hello Annalisa, saying sorry she missed the live, adorable card. Thank you so much for popping in. We are gonna leave it at that now because, like I say, I am feeling a little bit sore now. I need to go and have a little bit of a walk around before I seize up. But thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for your support over the course of the weekend at Doncaster. Anybody who's waiting for confirmation or any responses from me, please do bear with. I will get back to you as soon as possible, and I will see you next week for another live. Hopefully I'll be feeling better by then. So thanks so much, guys. See you again really soon. Bye.